Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Welcome back everybody. Let's take a look again on euro currency. So mostly euro currency has completed perfectly the trading scenario that we discussed yesterday's drop in the shape of the ABCD to the 110 even area, just as actually the result of the bearish engulfing pattern that we had and currently have still on the hourly chart. And actually the massive statistics release was helpful, as actually has guaranteed the reaching of the targets that we have specified. And general market has shown really significant volatility because data that has been released, which was actually a bit difficult for analysis. It's just because BEA shows that the gross domestic product is still rising, although the slowdown to the 1.1%. But it shows also that the core personal consumption expenditures and the gross domestic product inflation price level also have increased. So from the one point of view, the dropping of the gross domestic product is treating as a result of the Fed efforts that the rate started making impact on them. Slowdown of the economy, which is positive for inflation struggle, but at the same time everybody sees that core inflation is not dropping. Besides, the wholesale inventories that have been released as well, showing the sharp drop, which is a negative moment. It's just because you see that consumption stands more or less significant, at least in the first quarter of the 2023. So demand for the goods exists, but the goods itself are not produced. The production is dropping. It's just because wholesale inventories are dropping. So the economy can't make the reproduction of the consumed goods, and that is a negative sign. And that brings in the market a lot of volatility. As you can see, actually, just a result of these statistics that is currently is a bit tricky. At this point, we were getting currently within this hour a lot of statistics from the European Union. We're getting to the gross domestic product, France, Germany, European Union, Spain, also the CPI numbers, and currently it's also be prepared for volatility in the euro currency. But the major event as today in the evening will be the personal consumption expenditures release in core PCE index, which is favorite Fed indicator, as we know. So let's keep watching what will happen. Currently, at this point, by my view, the euro currency performance mostly stands bearish. I have just already talked about the multiple grabbers on the daily chart. Now we've got another one yesterday. Trend remains bearish. So on the 4-hour time frame chart, if we'll take a look at overall performance inside of the channel, what personally I do not like. So initially, when the market starts forming this channel, you can see it's moving from the bottom to the top approximately, but in recent time it has touched the bottom. You can see it's standing on the bottom a bit longer. We do not see this type of action anywhere. Pullback was only to the middle of the range. Some washing risk has happened on this top and market returns right back down. Trend has turned bearish on the 4-time frame chart. So this performance shows this a bit heavy price action. Say euro currency performance looks heavy, and I would suggest that probably we could get the breakout here. I don't know, maybe the PC index will support this. Besides, if you'll take a look at performance of the other assets, for example, take a look on the Japanese yen. We have this type of action today. So this performance to the upside, although our weekly butterfly is still valid, but here market could climb slightly higher. Where it shows the strength of the United States dollar. And on the S&P, due to the recent jump, you could see on the 4-time frame chart we have the hand and shoulders pattern. So it means that very probable that something probably could happen on the release of the statistics in the moment. This might be decisive and very important today. On the Bitcoin market, you could also see what has happened. Market jumped back to the 30 yesterday, but now is turning down. So that makes me, at least for a while, stand aside from taking any long position by far on the euro. It means that on the hourly chart, let's take a look what has happened. That was our OP, completed perfect. Pullback, here we have a minor grabber. It suggests taking out of these lows, which makes me think that probably we could get the butterfly. Butterfly has two targets. First is around 109.80, which is 127 agreement with the FIB support, or market could keep going right to the XOP, which is 109.60. So these two possible targets. On the current environment, I don't know. You could maybe not take any short positions. Just do nothing, just because yesterday's stop was good. But at least at the current moment, I think that it would be better to stay aside from any longs. If you would like to take the short, you could use this pattern, placing stop somewhere above this area. Probably it's making bet on the possible downward continuation to these targets. So using just the butterfly and grabber that we have here in place. If you would like to get a bit more scale, larger scale, trade directly daily patterns, but you will have to place stop at least above this most recent grabber, above yesterday's stop. This potential target, this will be drop somewhere below these lows. So as we said, it's around 1.60 area might be achieved if this grabber starts working. And recall what I said yesterday concerning this stop, guys. It will be also important for a weekly where market will close today. If it will close somewhere below this area, this will become really bearish. So it will mean that we could get this downward action and rising of the United States dollar on the next week or even within the few weeks. So we will see.